Right guys, so how's it going? And I am recording this video literally minutes after, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Chelsea have lost their opening Champions League group stage game against Valencia at home. At home against a team that have just sacked their manager. The players have refused to even partake in press conferences because they're against the new manager and the fact that the old manager just been sacked. There's turmoil at that club and we've just lost at home. We've just beaten Wolves away 5-2 at the weekend, and we'd lose to them at home. Oh my god! That's the intro anyway. Fuck it, I'm just leaving it as that for the intro. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today, as you can probably clearly see. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on that game and a certain incident that happened that I'm going to be absolutely brutally honest about because it fucking fumed me at the end of that game. And I think you'll know based on that reaction what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's just get straight into this video now. So let's give this a bit of context, right? As I said at the start of this video, Valencia have just sacked their manager. They are 13th place in La Liga. They are closer to the relegation zone than the top four. For a club that are in the Champions League, that's pretty poor. That's like Chelsea being 13th. And pretty much their players, they're supposed to have a press conference or something before the Champions League games with a player involved, and the players wouldn't get involved because they're against the fact that the manager got sacked and they don't want to cooperate with the new manager. There's pretty much just so much negativity surrounding that club at the moment. We are on a positive note. We've come back from the international break strong as ever, beating Wolves, a top quality side, against the top 6 teams especially. I put down on my Super 6 predictions that we get battered 3-0. We win 5-2. Our striker gets a hat-trick after braces in his last 2 games before that. And you're expecting what, maybe a 2-0, 3-0 comfortable win? But no. A lapse in concentration by, I think it was Jorginho, who I think had a very good game, by the way. Rodrigo scores. Kepa should have done better, but Kepa's been shit at the start of this season. Doesn't take away from the fact that I think he's a decent goalkeeper. He's been shite so far this season, though I'm not going to hold back in this video. And then pretty much, after 70 odd minutes of us just counter-attacking them, pressing them to the limit, and just not taking our chances, Willian, oh my god, if he squares that one to Pedro. There was an instant, I don't know if you saw the game, but if you did, there's an instant where Abraham had the ball, he passed it across to Willian. All Willian had to do was knock it to the left to Pedro and he would have tapped it in. But the greedy bastard that is Willian tries to go himself and gets tackled because, oh my god. It's actually just pissing me off just thinking about it now, honestly. So many chances. So many chances. And we get it's typical Chelsea, really, isn't it? It's typical. I don't know how many times I've said that, but I can't count it on 2 fingers, that's for sure, where we've dominated the game for 70 odd minutes, conceded a goal and went on to lose the game. It's happened so many times, not even this season, before under Sarri, under Conte, even under Mourinho. Oh Jesus Christ, it happened so much. And I was even saying, my man of the match personally is Fikayo Tomori. I think he was the best player on the pitch by a mile. And saying that we lost 1-0 and picking a centre-back as the man of the match just says something about the attack and how well Tomori played, by the way, as well. I think the only other player that can hang his head up is Jorginho. I think he played very well as well in midfield. And I think that Tammy Abraham had an off day. Wasn't really his day, you know. Strikers are obviously going to have that. He's had 3 class games in his last 3 games, so you know what, I'm not going to go too hard on him because he's entitled to have 1 bad game after the run of goals he's been on. I think Willian was god-awful. I think Pedro, when he came on, was pretty poor as well. Obviously, Mason Mount. Can we talk about that, actually? How in the shit did Coquelin not get sent off for that tackle on Mount? Did you? Oh my god, studs up into his shin. Apparently Mount's gone for 4 to 6 weeks now, so yeah, cheers for that, Coquelin. Clearly Hazard's left you with hatred for Chelsea, you shit bastard. Oh my Jesus, man. I'm flying to Spain and hunting down that prick, honestly. I hate Coquelin so much. Oh my god. If you think I'm losing my shit, I'm sorry, but it just has to be said, man. I think, yeah, other than those players that I named, I think everyone else that played was average enough, you know, not good, not bad either, but oh my god, where do I go from here? I think the only place I can move on to now is the, oh my god, 87th minute, we have a penalty, clear penalty. I don't care what anyone says, pundits on RTE saying that it's not a penalty. It's a clear handball, as clear as day, as clear as you're ever going to get. And they're saying it's not a handball, but nevertheless it's given. And what happens? You're thinking Jorginho, right, he's going to slot this, bottom left corner. It's gonna happen. Jorginho doesn't miss many penalties. The only penalty he's ever missed was against City in the Carling Cup final last year. And oh my God, I see Ross Barkley stepping up, and oh, I'm actually so annoyed with this. Right, it's similar to the Pogba and Rashford thing that happened a few weeks ago, where Pogba steps up and misses it. I even said to my brother, who was in the same room as me, sitting next to me, I was like, 110% Ross Barkley is missing this. He's so, like, let's bear in mind, Ross Barkley's not necessarily been a good player for us. He probably goes down as one of our worst signings of this decade. Steve Sidwell-esque, if you mind me saying. So of all players, why does he feel he's entitled to take that penalty? And then he goes and fucking hits the bar. Like, oh my God, any player other than him, and I would have, like, accepted it, but Barkley, just get him gone. Terminate his contract tomorrow morning in front of his face at the training ground. Oh my God, I'm so fucking annoyed with that. I've always been a defendant of Ross Barkley because he had that good month last season and everyone slated him because he's been god awful ever since that. But I've been saying, you know what, let's give him a break. Let's see if he's okay. Obviously, I'm pissed off that he came on in the first place. But the fact that after that's happened, I just can't defend this guy anymore. He's crossed the line. He's crossed every boundary possible. And I'm sorry, but he needs to fucking leave in January. I don't even care if we don't get the ban overturned in January. Loftus-Cheek's back. Barkley's not going to play, thank fucking Christ. So just get him out. Sell him to bloody Sheffield United or someone that's going to use him to their advantage. Just get him out of the club. Don't even sell him. Just terminate his contract. Tear it up in front of his face. Throw it at the badge or some shit like that. Oh my God. I can't believe that that's actually happened. I really can't believe it. And you know what's funny, when Willian, who's had the worst game of the season, and that's telling you something with Willian, because he's had a lot of bad games. The fact that he's even saying, are you sure, Ross? Are you sure you want to take this? You just know. You just know. And then Ross Barkley's going, don't worry lads, I've got this. I'm Chelsea. I'm the best player on the team. Piss off, you're not. You're our worst player by a stretch. Right, so to be honest, overall, as an analysis of the game, I think Frank Lampard, it wasn't his best performance. Obviously, Mason Mount coming off made a huge difference because, you know, things just changed for the worse when he came off and Pedro came on and had a stinker. I think that he should have brought on Pulisic. Not even that, he should have brought him on after the hour mark for Willian, because Willian was absolutely tragic. So I don't know how he managed to stay on the pitch for 90 minutes. I understand him bringing on Giroud, I understand him bringing on Pedro for Mount, but one thing I will never understand is why he brought on Barkley for Kovacic. Maybe it's because he wants to rest Kovacic for Sunday, and possibly he was tired, but still, I would just leave him on for the last 10 minutes. Don't bring on that absolute waste man. Bring on Pulisic for Willian. That gives you the bit of more energy in the attack. Gives you pace on the wing that Willian clearly lacks now, and the end product. And do you know what the best thing about that would be? Barkley wouldn't have missed that penalty because Jorginho would have scored it. So yeah, we would have been coming away with a point, which is still a very bad result, mind you. And now I don't even know who our next game is against in the Champions League. I don't know if it's Ajax or Lille. I think Ajax smashed Lille. And, oh my God, Ajax are going to run riot against us. Oh my God, we're so screwed. Now, don't get me wrong, I still think we'll progress from the group, but it's going to be the skins of our teeth, because tonight we've absolutely bottled it. We still have to go to Valencia Stadium. I think it's called the Mestalla or some shit like that. We still have to go there, and they beat us in their worst possible stature as a club at the moment. And they come to our stadium and they beat us in our first ever game back in the Champions League. I don't know what's happening. Do you know what? Actually, it's quite funny. I say funny, but it's really not funny at all, to be quite honest. And it's the fact that Chelsea's this season is literally going to be the visual representation of bipolar. Like, literally, I'm sorry if I offended anyone by saying that, but it's literally true. Like, I mean, we're going to be, every game, it's going to be win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, draw, win, loss, win, loss. It's just going to continue like that for the whole season until we can buy players. And yeah, so, as you can tell, I'm fucking delighted right now, absolutely over the moon. I'm clearly not though. So, ooh, we're playing Liverpool on Sunday. Yeah, that's gonna be a great joyride. Oh my God, we are so screwed on Sunday. Honestly, we are so... Actually, do you know what though? It would be the most Chelsea thing ever to beat Wolves, lose to Valencia at home, and go on to beat Liverpool. And if you think I'm crazy by saying that, you clearly don't know what our club means. Like, honestly, that wouldn't surprise me one bit. But then again, if we did get smashed 5-0, it wouldn't surprise me either. So, I don't know, guys. I think that's going to be it for this video, because I just want to go to bed now and just forget anything that happened tonight, to be honest. And yeah... I'll speak to you guys in my next video. See ya.